slash flush DNS.
DNS.
Yeah.
Oh! Whoop whoop! Jonathan was showing me how to wake the computer up or the internet up. That's why I sat. Because I was trying to type what he told me to do. With IP config and flush the DNS and all of this. I love that. I'm back. I was trying to... The Discord, it's right here. Hi, Alcazar. I was trying to... Jonathan came upstairs and was trying to tell me how to work with the IP config, with the DNS and all this IT technical fancy stuff. That's why when stream was online, all of a sudden I was just, okay, I'm trying to type this out. What you told me to type? Okay, I'm so sorry. It was the first time though, for 3 hours. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, Alcazar, let's take this from the top then. You want to work with animals, right? What else do you want to do, if you don't mind me asking? Because everything that you have inside and the passions that you have, they may come to change, but it's not about this or this. The feeling that you're attached to all your passions, to all your projects, building all these small apartments, the feeling is the same. That's what I was trying to get to. The feeling of all this, what you love about them, that is what we should focus on. What it makes you feel, rather than what it actually means in practicality that you need to do. How do you feel about it? What do they have in common? All of these things that you feel you want to do, that your life depends on. What is it in it that you actually love? It's your life, Alcazar. We want to bring some challenge in sometimes, to push yourselves into new water, and that's okay. But our emotion, our being, hey, it's still us. And we always have time to do what we love. So, I love animals in general, and it's always felt more of a hobby rather than work. Okay, so your love for animals will not depend on what you do for work, Alcazar. That is you. What else do you love? You're very... I feel you have a very good sense when it comes to structure, like math. That when I say math, you're laughing. So there's something in that you resonate with. That's something you completely don't. But it's just this intelligence level in a way. You can structure things. You can see things. You can see how things can make sense. And I think this is part of why nothing does. Because you are putting too much pressure on you. Because you are someone who can make sense of things on different levels. I think you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself in having all this apartment work. It feels like too hard to get to work with animals. There's too many people that want the same thing, so I just think that I'm not going to be prioritized. Nature, I like structure, but not math, but I get the reference. Because I saw this math, but making sense of things, yeah. I can see structures. I can see how things work, in a sense. And I think that's where you you put so much into, so much pressure onto yourself that so many can agree with, so many can resonate with as well. You can use all these things that you love. You can build your own life, because that's what you do. When you need to go out in education and when you need to go do all these things, they will still bring you experience, and your passion will still be within your heart. You will always be pulled towards what can have you come to be in your passion if you dare to listen to it. So, one thing that I do with my bubble gummies, and that I love to do, you want things your way to make it easier for you. But at the same time, you don't trust your way. So what is you? If we would all start from scratch, if we would not see this apartment building that you built in your head, it was just you. Just like we did with Nick. We go back to when it's just you. What do you want? What is you? Because all of these other things that you put into it is you trying to make the equation right. But who is making that equation? How can you ever understand it if you don't know your intention with it? We don't have to know what the execution will be like, what the finished project or product is, but what is the intention? You know what I see for you, Alcazar? I see you, and I think it has to do with the music as well, but I feel it resonates so well. Going on adventures and writing about your findings. That will also make it so that you can experience the animal life on different continents. But I think buildings and structures are a big part of your life, but also the cultural and traditional value of them. I think this is something that will come in later, but I definitely see that for you. You miss being in the woods where you can't hear traffic? It's interesting when you talk about this comfortability and this in being in nature, and yet in your energy I see the fascination of buildings, of monopolies, of city skylines. I see the fascination of them in how they're structured, and then I see this old, beautiful, traditional buildings, landmarks out in the wilderness. I see the similar fascination of how things came to be. And I think that is where your challenge lies, to understand that the silence and the comfortable home lives within you. And I think that you want to follow only one part of you, where you are beautiful the very way you are with all your parts. It doesn't have to make sense, because it can't not make sense, because it's you. So throw everything into the mixture that I want. Miss being alone in the woods and nature, but I also like seeing and experiencing different countries and cultures. Yeah. So why not do both? The only one who is restricting you right now, Alcazar, is your mind. It's you. Let your heart speak and see what it has to say. All these things that you love, they're right here. And you, with your mind, the way you think, and your intelligence in yourself, you can figure it out. You are under a lot of pressure from what you perceive as being other people's ideal being pushed onto you, forgetting who you are underneath. But your hearts want to sing, and it sings right now. You are still here. No matter what they push onto you and what you have to do, if your intention is to live within your heart and do what you love, trust that your inner voice would lead you the right path. I think too much sometimes, so I'm not allowing myself to feel what I want in my heart. Yeah. You are an intuitive, emotionally and intelligently intelligent being who sees the balance between structure and chaos, who understands chaos as nature's structure, and yet you pick yourself apart when you are part of that nature. They can't change you, Akatsar. You are you. And the more you open up to your heart now, the more I see of this. You don't have to pick either ways, because you already are on your path. You can be someone who loves nature and who loves the intuitive way of nature's song and still thrive in exploring cities. You can be someone who is so spiritual at heart and also really loves the rational thinking. You don't have to be either or just one. You're you. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you think you need to go one certain way to be the right person to doing this bicycle of powering your apartments in your mind, when all you have to do is help the projects find their own way to power their apartments. Get help from around you. You're not alone. It's almost like you're waiting to be deserving of having someone help you. At the same time, you feel you need to do this by yourself to be deserving of you. You're picking yourself apart, love. You don't have to. So, what I do with my bubble gummies, and this will work perfectly for you because you are so much mind and so much heart at the same time. So, Akatsar, that's exactly it. You don't know how to read your intuition, so listen to this. I want you to think about a house. I want you to think about the house that you're in right now, it being a house. It's a house. Don't go into what that means, just it's a house. Can you feel how that feels within you? It's a house. Mm-hmm. Then you think about you. Thinking about your real name and you being you. I am Sarah would be for me. I am me. Now feel how that feels. Do you feel the difference between a house being a house and you being you? Do you feel a difference in the two? Tell me if you feel the difference, Alcazar. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good. So now you look at one choice you have in front of you, because you need to make a choice, right? You look at the first one and really focus on that one, and then you feel, where in the body does this sit? Is it the house or is it you? How does it feel? Look at one option you have. Focus your mind and heart and feel, is this more resembling the house or more resembling me? You don't have to tell me, just let me know how it goes for you. And anyone can do this. First, think about what it feels like thinking about the house being a house. And then when feeling, where in the body does this feeling sit? How does it feel? Okay? And then think about you being you. And feel, where in my body does this sit? How does this feel? And then looking at a choice that you have to make. And feeling, where in the body does this feeling sit? Is it closer to the house or closer to me? How does it feel? What we are looking for is you coming home. We're looking for that space where you feel it is you, making that house a home where your mind and your heart find balance. To me, that feels like something lands in my stomach. That's the way it feels for me. I know you'll have to reduce the amount of things I planned within the next couple of months. Good. So for each thing you have planned, each decision you do, is it the house? Is it you? Or is it you coming home? This coming home, this is your intuition. The house is your mind. You is your heart. You coming home is your mind and your heart in balance. Your inner voice, your intuition. Does that make sense? I've spoken so much about this before. So with everything you have to do, is it the house? Is it you? Or is it you coming home? Does it make sense, Alcazar? I hope I'm not lost chat again. Boop. Thank you, Naomi. Yeah, I can see it. Thank you. Does it make sense to you, Akasar? Do you understand what I'm trying to get at? So try that next time. And remember, all these different apartments with all these different projects, they have one thing in common. Probably many. Let them interact with one another. Let them create a beautiful picture Let them paint each other's apartments. Let them help each other out. Let them become what they are. You. So each time, is it a house? Is it me? Or is it me coming home? Hello, Tara. You think you understand? That's good. Try it next time, Alcazar. Your life is yours. Challenge yourself a little bit, but remember that you're always you. Just like with a pebble, right? You're beautiful the very way you are. Let it sink in. And we will see, right? Sometimes it needs a little time to sink in. Let's see if there is. Okay. Life is what you make of it, so make it beautiful. I saw that one, Tara, and I love it. It's so true. Look at this, Alcazar. Here you are. Naomi's gonna love this. Okay, here you are, and you can hug anything. You can put anything in between your paws, right? You can have anything right there. You can hug anything you want. You are still gonna be you. It's still you. No matter what you put in here for a little bit, it's you. Don't let it hurt you. Don't open your arms if you don't feel your mind and heart agrees. But whatever you put in here, it's you. And Matt just wants me to give them little bunny hugs. You. It's you. And you know what? I love you. It's you. See where we can place you. I'm gonna be here. Bunny made me smile. Yep. It's you. It's okay, you know? It's okay. All is okay. Thank you, dear. Does it feel okay? It's just like with you, Alcazar. All the words we're trying to make sense of, when in reality, it's just us. But try it next time. Is it house? Is it me? Or is it me coming home? For some people it works, and I feel we all will see it as different things, and that's okay. That is life. Thank you. I just love doing this. I'm gonna do it again. It's you! The world can be an extremely confusing place, yeah. So find the balance within you and be proud. No matter where you go, you deserve to be proud of you. Let that heart speak and let that mind listen. It's gonna be okay. I love the bunny too. I think it's the first time we have him up, but he wanted to join today, and this was the reason. Thank you. Try it and see. It's okay. It's just okay. And also, you can put your hands on your heart and say, 1, 2, 3. I'm just me. And I'm gonna do this. I've decided. You know, it's almost like flipping a coin, and before it lands, you all of a sudden you know which one you want it to be. Which side. So, 1, 2, 3. I'm just me. I'm doing this. With love, Alcazar. It's a bit of confusing reading, because, again, with all the words, we're just us. And that's okay. I wish you all the love, Alcazar. You can do this. And if you feel like it, I would love you to share all those beautiful stories that you will come across. All beautiful in their own way. Have fun. And be you. Not saying that I'm never gonna see you again. I just wanted to. You got this. Elevating. Are you here now? Elevating UA? And Snooze. I think I saw you before. Are you here? What are you looking for, Princess Nark? I love that name, by the way. If you're looking for when you will have your transference, we do it a little bit differently on this channel, meaning that we have a queuing system that is online for each session, each stream, and you will stay in queue until you get your transference. We are working on, or if you wish to leave yourself, but we are working on having this. Jonathan is working right now with coding this so that you will see approximately when your transference will take place. But we're doing it a little bit differently, and it's the format of this channel. So if you want to make sure to have your reading today, then use the channel points, the shorter ones. But if you wish to join the queue for a longer transference, then there could be pending people who will jump you in queue, because we're doing it in a chronological, I can't say that word, order. And that means no matter how long you've been in queue, when it's your time and you're here, next time you will have your transference. But it is from the time you joined. It is chronological, blah 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 blah. It's blah 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 in that order. No matter for how long ago. That is how we do it here. So if no one is pending, then we will have people who are here now. Otherwise, you will have your transference next time possible. That's how it works. Welcome, Alcazar. I love that. Yeah. So we are working on it. It's difficult with the pending because they are invisible, but we are working on having it so that they too show up when they are here. We're working on it right now. LD Healing, hi. Wow. Hi, my friend. How are you? Which options do I use for channel points? It is the channel points. So underneath the chat, you can see the little bubbles, and you click there, and there you have the different things that you can have. For example, we have Snooze. If you're not falling asleep, Snooze, are you here? You are next, Maximo. I was just gonna call you. You're next. Would you like a transference? That is one you can have. Yes, Naomi. But you are right after Max, Naomi. I have who is pending right now is Maximo, it's Naomi, and then it's Snooze. And those are the people pending, and Miss Random. Nope, Miss Random is the first one who's from here today, and then we have Coyote and Princess Snork. You have to go now? Okay, that's okay. I can, don't be afraid to jot things down, Maximo. The things that you write, the little scribbles, mean more than you might realize, but they also mean more in the moment because it helps you focus. So when you feel you want to write something down, I would encourage you to do so. Hey, a little something. I'm having a long day, a long stream. I am. I was not gonna to, but I am. It's okay, Maxine. You're gonna be, you're still in pending, so don't worry. But that is a little something I can say now. When you feel you want to write something down, do it. Doesn't matter if it's typing it. Everybody wants to type nowadays. Or it's writing it down. Just do it because there's something that your inner voice is telling you. You have a project brewing that wants to come out. So simply don't put too much thought into it. Just let it out and it will make sense at a later time. Take care, love. It's beautiful having you here. I hope you still got to have a little bit of bubble today. A little bit, some bubbles and some love. Thank you, dear. Naomi, you are next. Would you like a transference? I'm sorry you had to wait for so long. Would you like a general reading then? Or would you like a focused one? I'm sorry I had to wait for so many hours, Naomi. It's beautiful seeing you. A focused? What would you like me to focus on? Or would you like a healing or a reading? I just assumed a reading, but would you like a healing instead? Or a reading? And what would you like me to focus on? It still is a beautiful little corner. But we are working on having it more easy, being more easy to see when it can be your turn. We're working on it. Right this second. Where did you go, Naomi? There you are. I found you. You're leaning towards healing? We can do a combined. So I'm gonna come into your frequency, if that's okay. And then I'm gonna talk and see what we can do. I think we're just gonna explore today, if that feels okay. That's what I would recommend today. I did speak to my guides before the stream today, Naomi, regarding what I felt, because I told you to find something that is you, a little something, and they spoke to me about using your hands. But I realize it is difficult to do anything in the space that you're in, but you still you're here now. And so you have some space for yourself, but it feels like you're afraid of creating something that will be visible. It is a really heavy energy, this, Naomi. But it feels like you're in this egg, and you're ready to hatch. Right now it's a very cramped space, and you're ready to just hatch, but you're afraid of what is out there. So I'm not gonna say to you, you've been painting like crazy. It's interesting because it feels like you're afraid of doing something that is visible. Can you understand that thought? I love that you've been painting, but there's something in this that I don't want to take up space. It's something that you're holding back. It feels like, I love that you're painting, but it feels like it's something holding you back. You're whispering in Moscow, if that makes sense, because of the space you're in. How do you do with your paintings, Naomi? It feels like what they're talking to me about. And it's interesting when you mention the paintings, because the energy that I see talks about you coming into you and creating something inside of you to then feel when you have a safe space to let it come out and let it express itself. Music is a big part of me and something you've had to let go because of your environment. Because that's what it feels like, how you want to express yourself. You can't do out here, and so you don't do it in here. And what we want to talk to you about is you can find the space in here, so we want to flip it on you a little bit. Instead of feeling I can't do it out here, so I'm not going to do it in here. Instead feel I can start it in here and have it being alive in me. And then when I have a space that I feel safe in, I can just let it free. That's what I feel. We want to build it up inside of you so that you can then, when you're safe, just let it out. I'm trying to see, because I really feel, I said this to you before, I really feel the steps we want to take is have you come away from this environment. And I don't say that to many, but I really feel we want to encourage Naomi to be Naomi inside and slowly build that fire up to have you leave this environment to be where you feel safe, so that then you can let yourself just hatch. So, what can we do to express ourselves? Your painting is beautiful. It's wonderful that you have that, and do that even more. But then with music, no, I'm talking about now. I'm talking about the environment that you're in right now is hindering you from expressing you. And so what I want to do is realize your worth in you and finding a way to find that love within you, to have that passion inside of you, to then use that fire, that backbone of yours, to see the steps you need to take in order to get away from this environment and into somewhere you feel safe, and then have you hatch. That's what I see. So, what I think is important for you is to start and see the beauty around you, right here where you are. Have a beautiful day at work, Michi. Thank you so much for being here. To start to see what is beautiful around you right here and now. Because that appreciation and acknowledge that in you is just something that is so important to you. And to start to feel the beauty you have where you are right now. You will also start to appreciate you, but it definitely is something missing, Naomi. What are you thinking with all this that I'm saying, with all this energy? What is the first thing that comes to mind for you? Because you have this beautiful way of seeing the world, of seeing all the colors and all the beauty, but not seeing yourself as being part of that, or seeing it being something external, something that is outside of you. And what we want you to do is finding it within your heart, within you. So, what I feel you need to do is start to take small notes of the beauty around you, the wonderful thing that you see. I think it's all connected to my trauma and the pain and hurt you carry, yeah. Have a wonderful day, Satran. It's beautiful having you here. Good night. I think we need to start, Naomi, with you, like I said. Start to write down the beautiful things you have around you, to appreciate what is around you, so you also get to appreciate yourself. It's something that you have natural, something that comes natural to you, but something that you are pushing down, in a sense. So to start to do that, even though we're talking about the beauty, I keep feeling a gut feeling of worry from things going on at home right now. Yeah, maybe it's broke my point of view. Yeah, I did just recently in a painting. Yeah, that's good. Then continue with that. But what I feel is you really need to realize the beauty around you so that you can start appreciating you, so that you can build that fire up within you, so you can find the steps you need to take to get out of this environment. Because that is truly what I see is needed, is to get you out of this environment and into some place where you feel safe. And in order to do so, you need to trust your own intuition. And in order to trust your own intuition, you need to realize you being part of this beautiful world. So the one thing that can have you feel the beauty, truly, I think it's simply your wonderful trait that you have of observing, your curiosity. All of this is underneath this. Let it come out. Just take a little something, put it in front of you, look at it, the way you've been watching the stream. Look at the beautiful object in front of you, and maybe write down what it makes you feel, what it is. And then you start to think about the journey it has taken to get to where it is in front of you. Like mindful eating, but mindful being, in a sense. So you take an object and you simply look at it, you observe it, you meet it, and then you write down what it feels for you, and you start thinking about the journey. Because when you do this, I know it's a thing that comes natural to you, but I want to nudge it even more. You still got this within, is what I want to say. And a figurine pool is part of this transference, love, don't worry. We want to say that it still is in there underneath, and so to do this makes it so that you can appreciate yourself as well. But really, Naomi, the one thing you need to do is to build that feeling up within yourself to get yourself out of this situation, because it's blocking the view. You need to find yourself in another environment. It is what we should focus on, what you deserve, what you need to in order to hatch. You need a new environment. And right here and now, what you can do is to appreciate what is in this environment, what is in you, so you can appreciate yourself, so you can start to listen to that inner voice. It sounds conflicting, but I think you understand what I mean. By getting out of this environment, you first need to understand it, to appreciate it, so you can understand and appreciate yourself. So you can find the steps to find a place where you feel safe. I would like to give you a healing, Naomi. I would like to meet you one-on-one, because there are many things in this that I feel my guides do not want us to bring up in this setting. So I would love to give to you a healing and a shorter session where we can just talk this out, because we need to find the steps we can take in order for you to find you, to move yourself out of this environment. Because there is something here that needs to be appreciated, that needs to be loved, that does not need to be brought up in this environment. Would that be okay for you, Naomi? I would like to give you a proper healing and then meeting you for a little chat afterwards. Because there is something we need to put in action. Would that be okay? Good. Because I feel I don't want to do more in this environment. No, but right here, right now, I feel you need a more intimate environment where you can feel safe, because there are things in this that needs to be appreciated, that is appreciated by not being brought up right now, but needs to be appreciated in coming into the light and really look at, so that you can find how you can take yourself out of this situation and into you. So let me come back to get back to you on Discord, and I will find a time where we can do this, Naomi. Because these clusters within you, they need space where they can feel safe. You deserve to hatch, to spread your wings, to flee the nest, and to share that beautiful rainbow energy all over the world. But you need to be there first. It's okay, Naomi, I know. Your ability to heal from a place of unconditional love. It is love. because I love me. And when I love me, I love you. It's that simple. So I will get back to you, Naomi, because you need a safe space, I feel. You will have a silent figurine pool, Naomi. There are going to be 2 figurines. You have this one. And you have this one. And the bridge between the 2. I will get back to you on Monday, Naomi, and let us find a time where we can sit down and just let you be you. Okay? Absolutely, Naomi. You are beautiful the way you are, and you deserve to be seen and not judged. We're gonna find our way out of this. You are. It is a dog, but he might look a bit like a wolf. But it's a dog. A doggo. It's someone who's not been with us before who wanted to come in today. I think he's beautiful. They're saying it's a wolf at home. So I will get back to you, love. Because you need this environment where you can just be you. Thank you for being here, truly. Snooze? You should be asleep by now. Are you here, my friend? I'll get back to you on Monday, Naomi. Are you here, Snooze? Snooze should be snoozing. She handed you a gift sub, and she handed Alcazar and Winter one as well. Emma is a wonderful, one of my closest friends. It's beautiful having you here, Cat Mystic. And you too, Winter. And that bunny, guys. That bunny. Ooh, you! So I have Snooze, and I have, let me see, Coyote. Are you guys here? Snooze and Coyote. Any one of you? Me too, Alcazar. Me too. You're here! Would you like a transference today, Coyote? It's maybe gonna be a smaller one because it's time for me to go sleep. What would you like today? Would you like a healing or a reading? General or specific, Coyote? What do you feel like? Oh, and Naomi, can you send me your time zone, please? If I can ask. I know where you are in the world, but could you send that little time zone as well? A general reading or a general healing, Coyote? What would you like? Perfect, thank you. Okay. It's probably gonna be the last one for tonight. Sleeping! Very weak energy, I know, Fabian. I've been working many hours this week. But I love it. I absolutely love it. I need to work on my boundaries, and I'm trying to do so. I was so tired today, and then I had a healing booked, and I went into the healing, and I just woke up. Right. Hey, this is what I love. It really is a fascinating, beautiful experience. Let me just find you. You too, Alcazar. Thank you, love. That is why this will be the last one tonight, so it might be a bit shorter, Coyote. It is 10:40 p.m. Yes, it is. Let's see if this works. It works! Okay. You cannot think of me being stressed out or not happy? Ask my fiance. I can be very stressed. I'm human too. But it's all about getting back when we feel more calm. It's about getting back and feeling, okay, let's look at this. What happened and what can we take from it to love and appreciate? So, Coyote, yeah, I want to talk about family with you, Coyote. I want to talk about family. And I can see in your energy that it resonates with why family. I don't really think so much about it or what is going on now. I want to talk about family because I want to talk about how sometimes it's life happens. We focus on other things. We don't really know what thoughts we have, so we just keep on going with what is us. And today, I want to talk to you about family. They're not showing me the relationships They're not showing me the nature of the relationships, but they are telling me that there's always someone out there who appreciates us. And it's time. I don't know if it has to do with being Thanksgiving soon, but it is time to appreciate the people back, so that in turn can resonate back to you. When we talk about family, it doesn't have to be your biological family. We're talking about the people that you have around you that brings you comfort. Because you get a little something from everyone. They're telling me to be very careful because there is so much in this that you won't resonate with now because of where your focus point is. But they wish you to sit down and to think about the people you have around you in any capacity, the people who are in your life, who know some parts of you, the people you have. They wish you to sit down and appreciate the people around you, Coyote. Because when you can appreciate them and appreciate your differences, when you could acknowledge who are actually there that you might not first think of, then that will in turn come back with that love to you. It's the only thing coming through today. They want you to appreciate the people you have around you so that you can appreciate yourself in any way or form, the way that you are. You think you're understanding what this means? It's about standing. It's about coming to a little stop, a little rest, and simply think about the people around you. Because it's in there, in that forgiveness and thankful energy, grateful energy, that you become humble also towards yourself. Is it your husband they're talking about? They're talking about everyone. Not just your husband, but they're talking about your husband also. They're not showing me exactly the relationships, Coyote, but they are showing me that there is a confusion in this, because there is forgiveness that needs to be given. But there's confusion in where did you go? Where did your own self-love go in all the energy that were lost in interactions? And what they say is to think back and to realize all the people that you have around you, even at the smallest little scale. Simply people online or the postman, everyone that you actually have around you. And to appreciate that, so that you get to appreciate yourself. Is it your husband? Yes, but it is also everyone around you. Because the one person we are looking for in this is you. It's mindfulness, coming back to here and now, feeling you've not lost track. You're simply, they're saying, been out of focus. And that's okay. So they're not showing me much, but it is the one thing that comes through. To sit down and to think about all the people you have around you and thank them for their existence in your life, so that you can get that forgiveness back to you, so that you can build your strength in knowing you deserve to make your own choices. It was very little, a very, very little something, and they're not showing me more than that, but it comes forth again and again and again and again. Think about the people around you. That is where you find appreciation to you. That's what comes up. Let me see if there is a little someone who wants to. Sometimes talking too much is just enough. I have this little duck, right? And it makes me think of someone who talks too much. Sometimes that's just enough. It really is all about you centering yourself, Coyote. It's you finding appreciation for yourself. That's all it's about. But it's interesting because there are 3 little things that want to come forth. I'm gonna find the 3rd one. There's so many figurines that want to work with you. Here is someone who really appreciates color and form and all the different things. So many figurines want to come up. Every single one I look at. So, I'm gonna show them all to you. And I'm gonna do it in a specific order. Are you ready? I'm glad, Alcazar. Sleep well, dear. You love it? Okay. It's gonna be silent ones, because you have your own little thing going. So, let's see. Are you ready? We have 5 little figurines. You're beautiful, Naomi, the way you are. But are you ready, Coyote? Because here comes this little laugh that you need in your life. We have 5 figurines. Okay. Here they are. 1. I'm just gonna see if stream crashed. No, we're okay. That's the 1. 2. 'See if we have. They can go here, maybe. 3. 4. 'Take care, Luna. I love you. And 5. These are the 5 figurines that want to work with you, Coyote, in this order. You have a duck and a duck. An elephant. And 2 pups. Those are the 5 that wants to work with you today, and they want to do so silently. You have 2 ducks, an elephant, a puppy, and a doggo. The pairs are interested in the strong elephant in the middle. Indeed. You are someone who is so spiritual, intuitive, so caring, so warm. Tonight and today, we just want you to appreciate who you have around you, to find your way back to appreciating yourself. You have 2 ducks, an elephant, and 2 pups. That is what you have today. That was the little nudge that we wanted to help you know. Hi Day Day, how are you? I'm just gonna end the stream here. How are you? I've been thinking a lot about you. So thank you. Coyote. 2 ducks, an elephant, and 2 pups. I'm glad you're doing better, Day Day. I am well. How did it go after last time? You've been trying your best to keep self-work in check, trying to keep balance in place. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Dare to... Thank you, Coyote. It's all about back to the love for the people around you so you can find back to the love to you. Family. I wish I could. I want to look into it further, but that is simply what was needed today. So thank you, dear. Yeah. Dare to explore, Day Day. And dare to work with color as well. It's interesting. A lot of things. There's so many figurines today. Look what a beautiful stream we had, guys. Dare to explore, Day Day. It's beautiful seeing you here. It's beautiful having you back. And I've been thinking a lot about you. So I'm really, really happy to see you. I need to get sleeping. All you who are in queue will be in queue still and will be pending, as you know, as always. The queuing system has stopped working. Yes, because they all want us to sleep now, but I will fix it and you will be in queue. And you don't like eating meat, but my weight is low in protein, so like I don't know if I should just eat it for my protein or just eating seafood, since I personally don't like to need eating meat. Follow what you feel safe with, Day Day, and then challenge yourself with a little sprinkle of something different. But this is something you need to figure out for yourself, my friend. Naomi, you are here. It was interesting with colors when you said painting, because I saw this now painting for Day Day, playing with the color blue and just having things come out, expressing themselves. With you, Naomi, you speak about your painting, and it really fascinates me. I'm really looking forward to be talking to you and see where in this energy we're at. And before I go, guys, yeah, that's the thing. I didn't feel this ooh when you spoke about painting. There's something missing, you know? I'm really looking forward to see how we can figure this out, Naomi. And don't forget, 1, 2, 3, I am me. And I love you. Oh, Snooze. Hi, love. I need to get going now, love. But I look forward to be talking to you next week. Let me know if there's anything I can do in between. But our healing today was beautiful. But I need to get going now. The queuing system doesn't work anymore, and my twin is telling me, please lay down and rest. And I had a beautiful stream today. Okay, I will, we will talk about it, Snooze. Try and sleep, my friend. Please. I'm a bit of heavy stream sending hands to anyone who needs one. Me too. And thank you so much for being here. I will roll the credits, and if you have anyone you would like to raid, please put it in chat. I love meeting new people that way. And truly, all of you, you are wonderful the very way you are. And yes, hugs to all of you who won't born. And when it all comes down to it, it's just life. And we are alive. Let's explore it. Let's listen. Let's breathe. Let's have some fun as well. Guys, 1, 2, 3, I am me. Take care. I'll see you soon. See you soon. I'm gonna do it again. 1, 2, 3. I am me. I love you.